Bruh.
Is that a joint?
Bruh. Bruh.
Crypto Collector, thanks for the 420, man. And also, Jason E., thank you for the $5 super chat. Wow. A lot of sports. And we've just begun. Friday stream. You know, it's what we do. Market's closed. Stock market closed. Crypto's cooling off a little bit. And it's not really that crazy at all. Like, I mean, all right, weren't we just talking about a potential, it's either a deep crab or a Gartley, and you were just kind of sitting above that PCZ of the Gartley? Well, you had a pullback. And, I mean, dude, I'm telling you, y'all had me up till like 3 a.m. plus my time last night. All right, y'all 4 beers like drank. Okay, so I don't drink much. So yeah, it was rough this morning and getting up and all. But like I read the Discord chat before I looked at the charts, dude. And based on like what I was reading in the general chat and some of the Patreon chat, I was thinking like, dang, dude, Bitcoin dropped like 10% in value. Hello? Bitcoin's down right now 1.24% on the day. What is that? That's literally nothing, dude. And, you know, I had Shaylin make a thumbnail, and I'm like, go read the comments in the chat, in the general Discord chat, when the sell-off was happening. And you gain inspiration to make the thumbnail that way. And that's how he came up with Macaulay Culkin, like, oh my god, and the fire, and we're screwed, Kappa. So I don't know, man. It's really not a big move down. It's just a small pullback at a pattern completion zone of some sort of identified bearish Gartley. There was a little bit of hidden bearish divergence there that was also identified. This was just shown and talked about on stream yesterday. I mean, whatever. And impending price action continuation to the downside, and we got it, but look how minimal the downside is. Look at all this volume, and look at the little price action bears could get from that volume on the selling. And what did you really do? Something that it's pretty important. 11,463, which you've only kind of back tested now as support when it was once resistance. I mean, that's the Three Gorges Dam resistance on the weekly, where if you break that for real, it could be like in a multi-year bull trend type thing. So just drinking my coffee, man. I don't know. Whatever, dude. What a great week. What an awesome week it's been. And so, yeah, pull back on the altcoins. Go figure. Except for Engine Coin. Engine's like up 8% now. We were looking at that yesterday. That was like a dragon breakout. It was very similar to... Wasn't it similar to like maybe KNC? It was following KNC a lot. But, you know, KNC's down 3.6%. Ethereum's down like 4%. You know, just across the board, it's like everything is down except Engine, IOTA. And that's okay. That happens. You go up, you go down. You go up, you go down. JQ96, that's your just attempt to get me to look at your Beanie Baby. I have no feelings for it at all, but I'll look at it when people request it. That's your own ignorance to say that. And there you go, like another person. Why does Mitch sleep on Chainlink? What does that even mean, dude? Like, what are y'all talking about? Just because we look at Bitcoin first? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. All right, so we can take a look at Ethereum now. Sell off, right? Okay, yep, it was stalling out and eventually just sold off, right? It's a back test. What is 367, chat? You got to go to the weekly to even see it. It's doing the same thing Bitcoin's doing to its own respective resistance support. It's only going back to back test this high from June 26, 2019 on the daily. It's like the week of June 24th, whatever, on the weekly. Right here. You just tested it again and you bounced off of it once more. You're now at 379. And that's it. Look at the weekly. It's like twice now we've hit that 23% retrace and no higher, right? That's definitely being regarded. It's invisible. Like there's nothing here really except the Fibonacci node. Very, very interesting price action. So significant time scale, so this stuff takes a while to play out, but great news is you're just still hanging above that critical area.
Love my beanie baby link. Can we get some
Sure, Donald. Thanks for the 350 super chat. All right. That's it. Like, it pulled back some. For a swing trader, it was nothing burger. For someone who scalps with lots of leverage, good for you. Congratulations on your barely any edge at all move down. There wasn't very much. All right. Imagine watching the stream and acquiring a position down here in a long and you're still in the long. Do you give a crap? I don't give a crap about my position down here and we're up here. I don't really care what it's doing. Like, okay, we can pull back and see 350 again. I'm not really concerned about it. Now, if you're new, right, and you only showed up to the party because it's cool now, yeah, it might suck for you, dude. Not for us that have been here.
China. Mitch can get a haircut.
I did. I finally got a haircut, man. I don't know. You like it? Is it good? Meh. Right? Meh. You know how they are. Haircuts. Thank you, Jeffrey Yoon, for the 3. And for noticing. Very cool. Alright, so you get it. I mean, I don't think Jeffrey is concerned about this small pullback. Finally. God. I mean, finally, man. So yeah, climbing a little bit, almost $380. Bitcoin's 11,629 near its highest high of this 4-hour candle that will be closing in 1 hour and 44 minutes, which will also be the daily candle close. Just holding above the Three Gorges Dam, right? We broke the Three Gorges Dam, then we pulled back, and now we're trying to kick off of it with our feet to go higher. What? When did this happen? We are one patron away from 380? What? Dude, we are matching Ethereum on price to patron right now. I just noticed this. I didn't even think about it. Remember that was the whole fun joke thing we were doing? Like, will we surpass Ethereum? Yep. One more patron, we will be surpassing Ethereum on price. Let's go, dude. Yes. Alright, so Ethereum, Bitcoin. It looks like a Link, yeah, sure. Link down 2.2%. Meh, right? Over $10. Like nothing. Literally nothing happened. The only thing you can say now on Link on the 4-hour is like, I mean, high, lows on price, higher. I mean, you're like just hidden bullish divergence-esque stuff going on in the short term. It's not like great, but higher lows, higher levels of negative memo, lower levels of relative strength. That's definitely some sort of hidden bullish divergence stuff.
What do you think about Riot Blockchain or Mara stock? They seem to be heavily correlated with BTC price.
I think they're more heavily correlated to altcoins, right? The total 2 without Bitcoin. You just look at the chart, man. You do comparative analysis to Ethereum. Put Ethereum on the monthly next to Riot. Ethereum slightly outperforms Riot because Riot was a slightly lower low double bottom, but that's what we're talking about. Bitcoin's not the same. The chart's not really the same at all. Bitcoin's made very big comeback versus the alts, and so talking percentage-wise.
Your head is feeling better. Can we check out Wells Fargo WFC?
J-Togs, thanks man. 618, yep. We'll look at the bank stock. We looked at it yesterday. It was near the bottom of like a trading range, ice line from like 2016 or something. So yeah, it was like, you can't argue and say it's not kind of a low risk area, right? But the trend's terrible. It's awful when your industry as well as your underlying asset you're looking at is so low, and you look then at the major index funds like the Dow Jones, S&P, even the Russell 2000, and NASDAQ, and you know where they are. I mean, NASDAQ hit an all-time high yesterday. We had a little bit of a pullback today, finally. God, profit taking. So yeah, you look at that Wells Fargo, and it's just near its 52-week lows. It's near its multi-year lows. I mean, that's just bad, not good. So you're looking for, right? We always want to be looking for, okay, we've talked about it before, right? We're trying to size up to analyze for a trade, position trade or swing trade, right? The macro needs to be bullish if you're talking about going long, right? Okay, macro is bullish. All right, then what? All right, well, the sector, right? The industry that your underlying asset is in, right? Oh, it's in finance, it's in banks. Well, that's a bearish trend. Ooh, ow. So strike one. All right, well, let's look at the underlying asset itself. Maybe it's bucking the sector's trend. Nope. Unfortunately, it's also bearish. So you've got a very bullish macro, a very bearish sector, which is financials, and then you've got the underlying asset that is also bearish. So that's not really the best recipe. You always want to have bullish macro, bullish sector, bullish underlying asset, higher highs, higher lows, uptrending. Okay, so you just don't have that. Got storms, so if my speed cuts out, it's because of thunderstorms every day, man. Right? You heard it yesterday. It's random. So, but yeah, we'll look at these assets you're requesting for sure, man. Will we rise? Trying to on Bitcoin a little bit. Trying to engulf the previous candle, which would be hilarious. I mean, but it would make so much sense. A 38% retrace. That's the Gartley. The Gartley structure, 38% retrace and no lower. You didn't even make it 50%. Rather good? Sure, dude.
Can you take a look at Microsoft? Hashtags RB the standard.
Sure, Microsoft. So we talked about Riot, which is almost identical to Ethereum. And, it's a good long. If you believe that the, yeah, I like this, dude. I like it, man. Yep, the bottoming. Yeah, the divergence of the 4 hour. You were near like 88%, look, low to high, 88% retrace. And now after making 88% retrace, we ran up, sold off. And then after that 88, we're making a higher low than that low that just tested it once. And so now you're at 25.06, which look left, right? You've got to break that. You closed at it today. So if you do break that, I think there's a real good chance, right? We're talking a dragon, some sort of dragon-esque structure. We got storms, dude. Aha. Kind of like, some sort of breakout, geometrical breakout today of the hump. We're just talking like this, and it's very easy to target if this is actually to play out, which I don't know, because we just discussed the context here. It's not great, is it? High to low. Your targets eventually, if this actually plays out, really simple. Golden retrace, first target. You have to make it equitable. So this is, again, low risk areas. 618, 2978 in the second target. You don't even worry about a major, reversal in the trend, because you'd be going way higher. But like, you just think, all right, for a simple swing position trade on Wells Fargo, this higher low is gonna, look, and it was a higher low and now another higher low, and you're breaking out geometrically. So again, 2978, 3154 on Wells Fargo if it's gonna play out. All right, okay. That's a dragon. That's how you size the dragon up. If anyone cares. Blessed 1V. Yep, he is. You know, it's crazy. You know, today for the first time, he has actually publicly talked about what happened on Twitch. He doesn't know. He was banned with no warning. He was banned. No one talked to him about it, anything he was doing wrong. They still haven't. Twitch has literally still not told Dr. Disrespect why he was abruptly banned. But he said he's just letting his legal team work on it because it's a stupid amount of money that they're kind of screwing him out of. So yeah, now he's exclusively on YouTube, which is great. I mean, hopefully this will be a wake-up call and inspiration for the YouTube team to maybe take live streaming seriously, because they don't really care. So that'd be awesome, you know, if they did. All right, Wells Fargo, not bad, very good, better than, you know, looking at random things that are pumping 50% in a day. What do you want me to do with it? This is actually maybe an opportunity here. I like the higher lows, consecutive higher lows. I like the little breakout we had. I like the big green candle we had, but we do have to break 25 bucks. That has to be broken. If you break that, probability increases that we would eventually hit these targets. All right, in this big range, you're at the bottom of the range. Great stuff.
Bruh.
I can't get the join button, Blessed 1V. I can't. I even reached out to them yesterday inquiring again about it, and they said, nope, sorry, we're not offering that anymore. But once it's rolled out to literally everyone with a YouTube channel, you'll get it. And it's like, go F yourself, YouTube. 2.5 years. I'll put more of my heart and soul into this than 99% of other live streamers on this platform. And they're just going to slap me in the face and be like, nah, you don't deserve that. You can't have that. We're done. But like people with less than 2,000 subs that treat streaming as a joke can have that button. Just timing sucks. I hit 30,000 after Corona crash happened, and once Corona happened, they stopped rolling out that feature. They stopped letting people gain that member amenity. So we'll get excuse me. Microsoft Connect. Yeah, let's look at Don't Feed the Wolves. Gartley. I don't know how he was doing it again. I'm not really sure. Was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, he had it like this. It was gorgeous. Yeah. Earnings though. No, it wasn't even earnings. I think it was after earnings. Yeah. Look at this, dude. This is one of our community members identified this. Even asked me about it, and I definitely was like, yeah, man, that's great. Good eye. Where eventually goes, like, right? 786. Dude, Gartley's season is going on, man. So he saw this. It's like, yeah, engulfing candle, and then you gapped up. You gapped up, you're just going sideways. So I'm getting a little worried this might be an island top or something. Because if you don't start going higher, then eventually just gap down back to 205, 204. So this, where is it skating along? It's just right back at its previous all-time high from July 9th. If you have a greater context, the previous all-time high from February 2020 to the lowest Corona crash low, March 23rd, you're just butting up against the 1414 fib extension. If you ever break 215, your next target's 227, 230. Makes sense. But you're talking about small Gartley, target's already hit, A and C. That's it, dude. So, kind of over with a gap up. Great, man. Yeah, down 1.79%. Like a lot of the market, people took profit today. It's Friday, man. That's it.
Can you take a look at MCD? Cup and handle breakout and it's running. Thanks.
No, dude, I like McDowell's. Not McDonald's, dude. I like the Big Mick. What is it, Big Mick? Not the whatever. Yeah, it was showing the golden arches, but pivoted, looked too good. Looked really way too good. Man, I'll tell you. Wow, just gonna redo this. This is great. Look at that, right? It looked like it was double topping, but then like that pivot off the 200-day moving average started going again. It's like, nah, dude, that's no double top. So now, yeah, we're at our highest level we've seen on McDonald's today since March 3rd, on the way down with Corona crash. All right, so could probably just plot a channel or Probably a wedge. Let's try it. Look at that, dude. Just a nice little structure here. Probably would have had it like this, and you just had that little up thrust above it. There you have it, man. I mean, just in a little uptrend. I have to move. This looks just like a lot of altcoins, a lot of stocks that it's just catching up. You're at a deep retrace from previous high, and really you've got to consider the supply line here. You got to break that eventually. You're probably going to hit that in time on this move up. You probably see $214 tested before failing or breaking it to the upside, which would be stupendous. You know, really tough to talk about maybe a descending broadening wedge or anything. I don't, like that. It's kind of tough, and there's no partial decline or anything. So either way, man, if you break it, you're going to test all-time highs, which is just right above you. If you break that, really easy to target for McDonald's if it goes to all-time highs. High to low, easy, right? 250 would be your target if you ever broke 222, which is all-time highs. So that's it, man. Having a nice day where it was almost looking like it could have been in trouble. Sells off, pivots, making a higher low off the 200-day moving average, and just running again. Had a great day, or a decent day compared to the rest of the market, up 0.7%. People loving it, man. McDonald's, they call it down here. Jeromo84 says he thinks TA is voodoo. People in the 1970s thought that too. Now you're crazy in the financial world if you don't believe in TA. So, yeah, you're just kind of behind the times, dude. Yep. But look at this, man. Look at this. Like the one that survived very well today, which is up almost 9%, is Engine, where it had its own little range. Right? Range was created on that lowest point June 15th. Ever since then, price has just been correlating to that support resistance. You can see it, you fell below it, you sprung.
China to
and you just look at these two touches off the bottom.
Look at XLF.
Very similar
Banks
to
about to move up. Aubergine.
Thanks, dude. You can clearly see, the price action there, double bottoming, very similar to BAT that did the same thing on its chart. And it's just kind of like this down sloping resistance was broken, and you're just climbing on up, and you're nearing, the top of the range, really. And you'll probably test it if all stays the same. Good stuff on Engine, dude. Jerome, no one ever said it did. No one ever said it did. Technical analysis gives you an edge on the market, so you have a higher probability of it playing out than literally nothing. So
It's China to me. China.
Can we look at DXY or US dollar? Support break.
Didn't you break it? Now you're getting back above it, right? There was a support resistance. Look, all right, US dollar. The support resistance back from 2015 was created, and ever since then, price action correlation to it. Look, you sprung, you even back tested the spring before you ran all the way up. Look at that beautiful Wyckoff stuff here, dude. So here, not as lucky. You dumped and then rallied, back tested the spring a little bit, and just ran all the way up, kind of the top of the range, and then dumped, and here we are, right at the bottom of this 2015, 2016 level. Right at from this previous low to high, a 1272 fib extension. So potential reversal area. There is kind of divergence ended up happening. So you could get a reverse. If TA is to be respected on the US freaking dollar, who knows? I don't know if people are actually trading this. Remember, it's like an aggregate of a bunch of different currencies, like the euro and the yen and the pound and all that, so you have to monitor those. But yeah, it does look like it's kind of reversing now. at the ice line, at the critical ice line of the range you've been in since 2015. Breaking that could be in a lot of trouble. That'd be some serious technical damage breaking it. Right, because look at this. Look what happened before we created the range. This was Monk S. Breaking again, not good. You know, you can see that once more. 88 bucks. That'd be great for gold and silver and Bitcoin and equities if the US dollar broke this support, but it hasn't happened yet. You're starting to reverse there. Jeffrey, does that help at all? Let me know, man.
Bruh.
Let me know.
Please get the Ripple Army off my back. Smile. Can you look at the post? Thanks. Bro love.
It's
Thanks,
China
Jürgen.
to me. China.
Dollar break, gold, silver, and crypto moon.
That's right. We got to break it, but Jeffrey, unfortunately, man, it's looking like this might be a reversal area for the US dollar, at least for the short term, which of course is not that good for other assets. But at the same time, you know, it could be like, okay, even if it does bounce, it doesn't mean necessarily Bitcoin's just gonna go down, because Bitcoin could continue appreciating in value even with the dollar bouncing, right? So, yeah, but some amount of the markup on Bitcoin could have been because the dollar's dumping, but not all of it.
Looks like it's going to retest its long-term downtrend. Thanks.
Mitch Ray, thanks for the 5. Wow, that's me, dude. Did I just tip myself? Thanks, dude. Okay. So what was next? Oh, XLF. Sorry, Infinite.
That's okay.
What? I wasn't talking to you, Alexia. Yeah, XLF. Making a good comeback today. Past, well, it's a couple days. I don't know, so, yep, rallying to the upside. Look at this. It already had a dragon of some sort, I guess, and broke it. It's 25 bucks coming up, man. Serious areas. It's not a joke area, right? Got to break 25 bucks. You break it, I don't know. Then you can see clearly $26. The value, major reversal. You could break 26 bucks, man. You got a real good chance of seeing like $29 to $30 again. So, yeah, good. So if this continues on, Wells Fargo, it's going to do well, right? So this is uptrending, is it not? This is the financial sector. It's like an ETF for it. Multiple valleys, right? One valley, two valley, three valleys, two or three peaks. I mean, yeah. There could be a market rotation. Money goes back into these beaten down stocks. Okay. Yep. Break $25 to $26. You could see $30. That's it. Pretty simple. See, there you go. JP Morgan, three rising valleys. See what's going on? Yeah, you're seeing like some classic accumulation patterns going on across the financial sector. You can clearly see it, right here on the ETF that gauges that. So, meh. I mean, Jeffrey, I don't know, maybe, but what's driving the Qs up? It's that money. That money might come out of the Qs of Tesla, of tech, and go into maybe this. So, they're laggards. So, I mean, yeah, the schools of thought there. In crypto, it's like the laggards are normally good because they're all baseless. Their pumps are all based on nothing but, speculation anyway. But here we go, we got fundamentals. So laggards in stocks is normally not good. Doesn't normally mean like, oh yeah, it'll catch up. It doesn't normally mean that, but like maybe in this unlimited quantitative easing world we live in. But yeah, in crypto it's like, yeah, it's a laggard, like Litecoin was, and that was like what we're like talking, hey man, this one's got a look at this one compared to Bitcoin, or this one compared to Link, like this one, it's got a lot of catching up to do, and it has caught up in a lot of ways. They have, and we've seen it in the past 3 weeks. That catch up, and even long before Bitcoin was even, breaking 9,200 or anything, was stuck in that range. Alts finally were catching up. So, And we're talking percentage recovery from the crash. That's all I'm talking about. So XRP now. Took a small hit, 2.3%. Meh. See, this is where we can start joking around about an XABCD thing, but you're just not deep enough in that wig. It's really tough, man. There's not much structure here. Look, as position traders here in this situation, I mean, that's all XRP kind of. I mean, the swing trade was the bullish shark, okay, but the position trade is the you can see it, right? The geometrical breakout, the dragon-esque stuff where you ran up and too fast, you hit the first target, 30.4 cents. I mean, we were down here. I mean, we were literally at like 20 cents in May, and the target was 30.475 cents. That had not changed. Finally got there, and you haven't hit the second target or the third target. So this is something where, yeah, it should take time to play out. Weekly, take away all the noise. You're just hanging around the support resistance from 2019. And, you know, November 2019 and, of course, February. This is the major resistance area, dude. This is not a joke. If you ever break it, you could see big markups in price. Easy. You're going to break above 35.2 cents. I mean, if you break where we are now, I mean, that's why our, you know, the target is 46 cents because this is it, dude, kind of on XRP. Above this is just kind of wide open until 46 cents, 42 to 46 cents. All right. That's it, dude. There's nothing. I mean, like me looking at the 4 hours, not really gonna do much. It was tough to. You just know where you are, support resistance wise, right? You were butting up against it. You sold off some, but you're only making higher lows. Like that's all you're doing right now. So, right, if you're talking about you want to see real value, which you're probably not gonna get, you could. You just go from the major low July of this year to the highest point, and there you go, 23% retrace and no deeper really, right, where traders settled up. Now the common retrace area for XRP, and this will happen if Bitcoin continues to slide, which it's not right now, but XRP's common retrace areas between 23 cents and 26.7 cents, right, between the 61.8% retrace downside, 38% retrace, right, those are common retrace areas. Extreme value areas for XRP, if you ever got there, which you won't if Bitcoin holds above 11,463, is 20 cents, 20.3 cents, the 786 and horizontal line support resistance. So these are value perceived areas. 236 is an uncommon area for major reversals, but if there's overwhelming demand, the macro is too strong, you do reverse. That's exactly what Bitcoin did. It made a 23% retrace, no lower, and then moonshotted to, at this point, 12K. Wow. Good to see everyone. Not really sure who's all been here today. We've just kind of been going, you know, like we always do. Thanks for the 1,000 plus here. 1,000 here. We got 250 likes. If you are enjoying the stream at all, maybe you're enjoying my haircut, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks. Appreciate it. A long time coming. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's really not a big deal. Like, it's not crazy what happened, but some people were treating it like that, and that's why the thumbnail is so like crazy, like, oh my god, we're screwed, man. It's like, no, we're not screwed at all. Things happen. Okay, we talked about XRP. Now we look at, what was the next one? PCG. Yeah, it was like, look, this is what we're doing here. Now, I don't know if you're going to, right? This is just kind of extending on out. But look, 826 on PCG is so big of a deal. It's such a big deal. You got to look all the way back. We sprung and we back tested the spring. Its lows from like 2001, 2002. You can see that. You bounced off of that, and that's a good signal. All right, PCG, yeah, okay, it's turning into something else now, right? It's just looking more like you got a sell wall, a little bit of accumulation here. All right, that's fine. Pattern morphed into something else, so it's not really inverse head and shoulders. It might just be a little bit of contraction. Price contraction now. It's actually visible on the daily. So patience is still required here. The fact that we have back tested the spring is so good. And pretty 78% retrace too.
Quick look at waves PLS, TXM.
Sure, we'll look at your S coin. Dang, dude, not deep enough. That sucks, dude, because look, if you could go down to at least this would be the Jesus, man. The Jesus entry for PCG would be 760. But the problem is the historical context, right? Where the historical context might supersede the ability for this price to get down there because that support, that ice line, is so major, right? So still, it's like that XABCD stuff. So what if you break out bearishly and you get down here, and when you get down here, right, this is what we do, right? We're Tom Bradying this, right? You got a low. Maybe we get one more slightly lower low. We hit the PCZ, and then what happens to the MACD histogram? Goes negative again, and then we get this, dude, right? And we get exactly what we covet. We get that classic bullish divergence at a PCZ of a harmonic. After a big markdown, the pattern develops. That's what dreams are made of, man. So if we're lucky, we hear the beep eventually, and then we can take our position, play this. All right, we'll have an edge down there too. We don't really have an edge on the oscillators at this current time, right? Remember, like K and C, got it. You want to wait. Good stuff, man. PCG showing us things, educating us. Thank you, PCG, for this learning opportunity you're bestowing upon us.
Hype in the chat!
Waves just looks like the rest of these S coins. Dude, it's almost like one of them, the crap ones we looked at yesterday, right? It was just like, oh, it's in an uptrend now, I guess. Sure, yeah. Okay, we'll just do this. Cool. I mean, if anything, we'll probably just do this, right? Just a channel at this point. There you go. Oh my god, I remember these S coins, the way they looked way back. This is like, they started recovering like this, and they just go up and eventually just dump again. What do you want, man? This chart sucks. Sure, though, it's been reversing. All right, if we want to be real here, let's talk about it. All right, you got hidden bullish divergence on the daily. That's good, right? A low on price, a higher low on price, much higher levels of negative momentum. That implies impending price action continuation to the upside, man. You're getting that right now. It's up 5.3% on the day. You also had it on the RSI, hidden bullish divergence.
Can you look at AMC Entertainment Holdings? Thanks.
Sure, thanks. For the super chat, man.
If TA works, why do most mutual funds underperform the market? I'm not a trader, excuse my ignorance. Love your streams, keep it up.
I don't know, you might want to ask them. Right. Look, man, you don't have to watch the stream or believe what I say or anything like that. If you're around long enough and you watch these things keep playing out over and over and over, then you'll be a believer. But again, man, I'm not going to go into like trying to defend what I do. I've been doing it 2.5 years on stream, been covering it and studying it for 10 years. So, hey, man, go ask them why they're underperforming. I'm just doing what I love and streaming it, and evidently people liked it. People liked what I love, and they want me to keep coming back, so I'm continuing to come back, man. That's all it's about, dude. All right. So if this rally is off that 200-day moving average variant, look at that price action correlation there. You're about to go positive. This could run up and eventually test. I mean, that high from March 13th of this year. So we up thrusted at. That's it, man. All right, let's just draw the wick and the candle close. So you can clearly see a resistance zone on waves with some accumulation. Good. You ever break 1697 to 1859 Satoshis? Look left, man. There's, nothing until really look 2386 sats. So you could have a nice markup if you ever break 1876, which you've struggled with twice now, right? Okay. So it's like pseudo ascending triangle-esque sell wall in the 1800s, sell wall with accumulation. That's about it, man. All right, waves. You break that, there's your target. You break that, my goodness. Right here, 34.76. So yeah, I mean, it could, if the market conditions stay strong and bullish, yeah, we get markups again on S coins that have been devastated, destroyed. That's it. What's up, J-Mo?
Do an analysis on Hive blockchain, dollar.
Oh god, dude. Super S coin or not? I don't know. Sure. Thank you, LC. What did he say? Oh, dude, thank you. You're like the second or third person to buy the fleece blanket. Back from vacation. So does Teespring offer a wedding registry? Missed everyone, Kangs. I don't think so, man, but I really appreciate the contribution, man. Supporting the stream. Please be sure to send a picture on the merch tab. I don't know what it looks like. It's got probably really cool. So also, if you're a patron and you don't know this is something that Brad's been working tirelessly on. We have like all these newer sections in the Patreon Discord. It's very cool. All right, so we look here, look left, Patreon tab. We got charts only. That's kind of newer, but that's been around, now. We got apprentice vlogs, the educational content, educational clips, man. So just adding more and more value to what you gain as a patron, making it as easily accessible as possible for ye, because Patreon does suck really bad for organization of our content, and so we're now making it more, again, easily available for you, those that are supporting the stream. So thank y'all for that. Just continuing to add value to the Patreon, man. Cheers. Very nice. About time, dude. About time on AMC. It's just been ruined, We had these old fibs set up from the lowest point to the highest point. You exceeded the golden mean ratio, but not by much. And now you've like run up and you're like back testing the golden mean ratio as support somehow, making a higher low. And yeah, you had a good day, up 14.73% today, but it's a long shot off from being out of the woods, right? Clear, like just downsloping channel here, right? Probably really easy. See, you're still in. Oh man, look how beautiful this downtrend is, man. Oh, it's so nice. So even if you break the downtrend, you're still not in a bullish trend. You then have to start breaking local highs. Your first one, I guess, is going to be like 1731 right here. Look, man, this is all-time lows. All right, this chart, look at this. Started here, and it's here. So maybe you're getting a higher low, double bottom here. So that's really the context. That's about it. Bullish convergence on the oscillators. If you ever do break out of the structure, very easy to target for position swing trade, right? High to low of the structure. You have hit a 23% retrace, so this is a valid swing low. Very easy, right? It's like, come on, man. Come on, 50% retrace, 1170, and a secondary target for AMC. If it's gonna actually break out and actually reverse to the upside, at least for a common retrace, these be the targets: 1170 and 13.99. Let's just say $14. That's it on AMC. If it breaks out, there's a chance it could run up, test the supply line. Too many asks, not enough bids. You dump again to lower lows, and the downtrend continues. Okay, that's it. AMC. We've got about 1 hour and 7 minutes we have that until your daily candle closes a Friday. So thanks for being here if you are, because it's, I mean, you could be doing anything. You could be out with your SO or your friends, drinking a beer, having some dinner, you know, but you're here. I mean, that's, I really do appreciate that. You could be watching Dr. Disrespect on YouTube, but you chose me. Thank you. Sir, this is a Wendy's. What? Bueller? Dang, dude, I don't think we've gotten one new sub today. Get wrecked. We're back, dude. We're back to the old days. The days that are normal, right? No hype, calm, people grounded, people did panic. Go to HBAR. I mean, yeah, it was starting to take off. Bitcoin sells off. No harm, no foul, right? What is the harm foul here? That's the support resistance from 2019, October 2019. You're above that still. You're just still holding on, hopefully absorbing remaining supply at that area. Bitcoin recovers. HBAR is going to recover. The consecutive higher lows eventually just going to break, and you're going to bust the upside violently. And target on the structure is like 6.5 cents. So no problem, man. Bryn, I should raise the price. Literally, should be raising. That's what we're exploring right now, the idea of doing that. So, nah, dude. Imagine, like, not being a patron and then telling me what to do with the Patreon, with the value. All we're doing is increasing the value, and it compounding increase in value every month, because education clips compound. They don't just go away.
Thanks for the education. Just turned 18 and started trading. Going well so far. Can we take a look at WVE? Thanks.
Thanks, Nolan. Well, congrats on turning 18 and being of legal age to trade and Wave Life Sciences. Pretty interesting chart, man. Wow. Yeah, lower the prices, dude. When other people in this space that are comparable to me, but don't provide the value that our Patreon offers, are asking for like 30% of a Bitcoin. Dude, they're like serious. So look at this, chat. Wave Life Sciences. Sprung is back testing the spring right now from 2016. Nice looking chart here, or at least very interesting chart. And at these levels, you're showing accumulation. Dang, man, it's almost like seeing a Gartley here, right? You just aren't quite there, I don't think. How cool would that be, though? Nolan. Yeah, you eyeball that 65% retrace. Whoa, dude. Whoa. So close to the PCZ, right? Right, almost. Like, dude, that's pretty interesting. A low, slightly lower low. I mean, you got some bullish divergence on the MACD daily. You don't have it on the RSI, unfortunately. You're not oversold too. It's normally best when the RSI is like you're oversold or showing divergence too with the MACD. But yeah, this isn't. It's like if there wasn't historical context here, it wouldn't be as interesting. But it really is, because look, 895, man. You know, I'm trying to be pinpoint accurate here. Let's plot that very bottom perfectly. Right, you're above that now. You're actually above that. So the upside potential here could be extremely nice. Wave Life Sciences, dude. How about that, dude? So, you know, small it's not a very large pattern, right? Your top target is like 1188.
Thank you for showing me the way. Caught a quick swing on Tradios. Love you, heart, and this community you created.
Thank you, Infinite. Yeah, we'll look at Hive. I forgot, man. Yeah, we'll look. So this actually plays out. Nolan, dude. Targets pretty easy. 1149. The A is so close to C, you know. It's like this is the Casey Stubbs target way, you know. It's a crazy chart. 100% retrace. And you're now springing. You're below it for so long. Now you're showing the higher lows, and this crazy pattern appears. So these are kind of like your targets if it's actually going to play out, man. And then if you break that, easy to target. You go from the high point of the structure to the lowest point, and then you can get like another target at 1275, that 1272 fib extension. So very nice. This is what dreams are made of. You can get one more sell-off to actually test the PCZ, but it may not go any lower. It's so close, dude. So close. And maybe it's going a little bit shallower because you went a little bit deeper than 61%. You went 65% golden pocket. So that could be a reason why you don't see the 786 perfectly, right? It's just great, man. Wow. Wow. Hey, look, Rolls got banned. Enjoy not being able to type in chat anymore, unless you have to make a new name. Have fun with that, dude. Hive blockchain technologies. Talking about the Toronto Stock Exchange. See, there's one that's OTC on New York Stock Exchange. Oh yeah, we've looked at this before. Okay. This one looks like Riot a little bit. I don't know. It kind of just reminds me of Riot somewhat. Look at these consecutive higher lows, man. Accumulation. So where it is now, I mean, not much of an opportunity for a long. It's nothing like what we just looked at on WVE. It's up, man. It's been going up with crypto. But one low, two lows, three lows. I mean, that's classic accumulation. You think if this keeps going, eventually it's going to see 81 cents. Right? That top. It's like 81 to 82, 83 cents. That's it. Like... But I don't really have much of an edge for you. See, it will be three rising valleys if this was a higher high than this, but it's not. So, no edge. No, like, edge at this current time for a strategic entry on a long. Sorry. But, yeah, nice on its move up. Cool. Damn, man, super interested in this WVE now. We got less than 1 hour now till your daily candle close. Been live for about an hour, so if you're enjoying it, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much. $351 likes. Let's get 400 likes, chat. We can do it, man. Pretty easy. I mean, 1,000 people here, right? Did we get them? Well, we got them all, man. It's requests. Let's look at the S&P 500. All right. Once again today, not for very long, you hit your highest price of the entire recovery by like $1 or $2. You're still above the gap fill. Finally achieved 33, 33, 33. All-time highs is very close, 33.92. You're probably gonna test it, man, next week. I mean, it seems very likely that we'll test it based on money printer. You're not overbought on the daily, and just in an uptrend. Testing that heart line of the uptrend.
What is your opinion about emitting blockchain cryptocurrency, P1A, Stuttgart?
Oh, I don't know, dude. I mean, no TA I can really do on it. Something so illiquid. Oh, it's double bottoming, man. I mean, whatever. Like, no volume on this. It's a penny. It's 4 cents. I have no opinion on this. I don't trade assets that look like this on a chart. Okay. But good luck. Hey, guess what? I'll tell you this. Here's my opinion. If crypto continues to go up, anything that's tied to crypto or blockchain on any market is going to probably gain some indirect tendies off of it. All right? That's it. That's my opinion. So S&P 500 actually was up 0.06% on the day to close. Very, very flat. All right. Let's look at the Qs. Let's look at tech, NASDAQ, Kings. You know, sell off. You know, down 1.15%. Just kind of wiped out the gains from yesterday, but still held on to a little bit. 271.47. You're above the 144 fib extension. Eventually, the target for the QQQ is $282.66. That is your major 1618 high to low, right? From a pre-corona to the corona low. That's your 1618 or a 161.8% retrace. That's it. That's your target. Eventually, the daily triple MACD, triple RSI, hidden bullish divergence was a great tell for maybe what earnings were going to show us, and wow, it actually played out. Though it could have just as easily, if earnings were bad, could have killed the divergence. Right? Earnings, they can make or break patterns, they can make or break oscillators or edges we have on the market. Kryptonite. Indirect tendies, Cosmic Elf. Let's go, dude.
Bruh.
So Herbert, long range crypto, Lou, Ginge. What's up, Argo? Hey, it's James. What's up, James? Baby James. MDP, you're a woman. Sorry if I called you man. Sorry, it's like at 99.5+% of anyone who watches me is male. So sorry. Yeah, it does suck, Wolfman. Those are conditions of extremely bullish markets, right? Where the worst habits, the worst actions are rewarded most heavy, right? That does suck. And that ushers in a lot of degens that don't know what they're doing, that have never participated in any market. They're going to join the most unregulated, newest market, and they'll be FOMOing like crazy. They'll get the rug pulled on them. Any of these moves, you can tell there are people that are making really bad decisions because the move Bitcoin had was so meh today. And you see all the freakouts in the chat, and you know it's like people are just not doing it right. They should have been here at 9,200. But again, it's like when opportunity presents itself like now, it's far too late to prepare. So that's why you want to be watching my streams more when there's no volatility. When we're going nowhere for 10 weeks, that's when you want to watch the stream, because you're gaining stupid amounts of education, because I'm not covering live price action because there's no point. It's just me educating, looking at assets on other markets that are showing potential for trades. And you're just learning, man. You're investing in yourself during the downtimes, but most people aren't investing in themselves in the downtime. They're just waiting, playing video games or screwing around. They're not doing the right thing. And so then the pumps happen, and you're like, what happened, man? I had no idea. And it's like, well, we were here every single day, including the first pump day, the third, the seventh, every day. Yeah, Composite Man was reaccumulating his position for 10 weeks. And he pumped the price, and he's probably going to continue to pump the price, even despite the minor setback Bitcoin had today, just to back test one of the most historical resistance supports out there on Bitcoin ever.
Just because.
What's up, Chug? Chuggy Chug Face, dude.
Bruh.
Thank you for the 3333. The Tron Connect in the jar. Boom. Belushi. No Belushi. You got hit a couple times on the wheel last night. I know you weren't around, but just letting you know, man. Thank you. Tron Connect. that was having a great one, man. Tron was doing really well yesterday. It's only down 1.65%. I know it was down much more. Everything was down much more earlier, but Bitcoin's just had a pretty decent green candle this past 3 hours. So we'll see how it closes. Man, it'd be crazy if we engulfed this previous red candle. Not impossible.
Would be cool if you could answer my previous question regarding emitting blockchain cryptocurrency, P1A, Stuttgart.
So MDP was just talking. I mean, I did answer your question. You asked my opinion on mining stocks like this. I looked at it, said I'd never put my money into this based on the fact of look at it. There's no liquidity in it. Sure, we joked about it being, it's a double bottom, man. And remember, like, I don't know if you were listening to the stream, but I was talking about any asset that is tied to blockchain or mining or crypto. If the crypto market remains bullish, this is going to have indirect positive effect on mining stocks, right? That's so I'm literally just repeating exactly what I said before. So thank you for the 5, but I don't think I ignored you or anything. Am I taking crazy pills here? This is P1A. This is exactly what you requested. And you asked for my opinion, and I'm giving my opinion on it. But for a trade, I wouldn't be trading it. Gonna get some verification that you heard me this time. I mean, it was like literally you tipped me. We're good. Said the same. Said what I said, and then you tipped me again, and just repeated it. So, and I'm not trying to be mean or rude or anything. I mean, am I crazy here? Did I not do that? I don't. Long range crypto, probably in time, but do we know when? No, we have no idea when those gaps will fill. Could be 6 weeks. Yeah, it could be soon. No, I mean, you're good, MDP. No need to apologize. I'm just, you know, hopefully the information I got to you, that's just like answering your question. I did it the best of my ability. All right. Ever get tendies at Saws? I have had their wings, which is technically tendies, before. Yeah, the white sauce too. Talking about Saws barbecue, right? KG, where are you from, man? You from around here? These parts? Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick. So the daily, it's like a nothing. It's a literal nothing burger candle. It really is, man. It's like nothing happened on the daily. Just like yesterday was indecision candle. This is technically somewhat of an indecision candle too. It's like it's nothing, right? If it's not a Japanese candlestick reversal, then it's literally indecision. It's nothing. And again, all you did was like back test the Three Gorges Dam high, and you almost back tested the structure here that you broke out of, dumped, fell back inside of it, and yesterday or 2 days ago you engulfed right back out. It's almost like you went down to back test it before recovering. So there is nothing. There's zero technical damage done to Bitcoin besides a couple $100, $150 down. That's it, dude. This is not volatility. This is literally what happens when the market cap increases by like, you know, $75, $100 billion more. You're just going to get moves more like this. And the only people that are going to be emotional, freaked out about this are the ones that are in late. You had 10 weeks to acquire a position. 10 weeks. Well, what did our friends say about saws? You're not bothering MDP. You literally didn't bother me at all. Just letting you know. It happens. Like sometimes, you know, like things happen. So there is no problem. You're good. And I really appreciate the contributions. And I really just tried to answer the question the best I could. Thank you. Oh yeah, Swissborg, dude. Let's go, Swissborg.
Bruh.
JL, yeah. I hold crypto and Trade, yes, both. JL. Like, I remember, like, for my crypto tips, JL, I, like, made a pledge, like, a year and a half, 2 years ago. I don't know, it's like a year and 3/4 ago. There's a troll. You know, I was always talking about, it's a smart idea, and it's like what institutions give, like, as an idea, too, where, you know, not having more of your, like, more than 5% of your overall portfolio in crypto, right? That's always just kind of like a rule of thumb. It's not financial advice, but that's like the rule I kind of went by, where, okay. And so a troll was like, how are you going to listen to this guy when he only has 5% of his overall portfolio in crypto? I'm like, why would someone not listen to me? Because that's real. So I said, okay, you know what I'm going to do? Any crypto tips I receive from now on since then, they won't be sold into fiat. They will just stay crypto. So it's kind of like, if someone's going to tip the stream, they might have an incentive to tip me in crypto, because it's just like the whole thing, right? This is like Bitcoin Live, crypto. So now I have far too much crypto than I should have. Percentage-wise, I don't know. And I'm just not worried about it, because I'm not selling it. And so if you tip me in crypto, it never goes to fiat, never gets sold, it just stays crypto. So I say it's kind of like my own, like, I don't have a pension fund, right? I don't have a 401k like people do that have, you know, jobs with companies. So this is kind of like my part of my retirement, dude. Okay. Smorgasbord coin. Yep. No idea how the U.S. election is going to impact Bitcoin. No clue, dude. It's probably going to follow the macro, though. Chug Chufis, man!
Bruh.
Dude, let's
Rolling
go.
the dice.
Thanks, man, for the 66 on the day. Let's get some Jesus chimes. Let's exercise to session top Jesus right now. Yeah, dude. That number, man. Tip me 1 cent to make it not 66, dude. Just kidding. Are they really? People are shilling Swissborg? Someone requested it, right? And they're like, look at this. Rick Schmidt's requested. I'm like, okay, we'll look at it. And I look at it, and it's like, oh my god, dude. This is what dreams are made of, despite it being Swissborg Connect. Yeah, let's look at it. What is it? CHS to BTC, I think. No, it's not. What is it? It is. Swissborg Connect. Dude, look at this. It doesn't get any better than this. It really, I don't think it, I mean, it can get better, but like, all right, we're looking at the daily on Swissborg. What happened? We know that, yeah, there's deeper value areas down here. 78%, 88% retraces. Talk about harmonics, beautiful long entry. But what if you hit a low and then you hit the same low and then you're showing seller exhaustion on the second low? Well, we could reverse the upside. So it's not just the daily that was showing MACD bullish evidence. You're also on the tail end on the second low. The RSI is showing very beautiful amounts of seller exhaustion. So two different time scales are helping give us indication of where we might be going next on CHS or Swissborg coin, which is up. Trade targets are in the Patreon if you want them. Like, they're up here. I use Fibonacci. So now let's go S coin to Bitcoin. Smorgy board. That's it. Okay. Oh my god. Well, I'm not shilling this. I'm literally just looking at the chart because someone requested it and then it looked good. It was like, wow, this looks good now. Though we do know it's not your lowest risk area of entry, because you think about the X, A, B, C, and then D is down here at like 400 sats. Could always run up, hit these common retraces, and dump again to lower prices, right? So not the lowest risk entry for a swing or position trade, but still could be an opportunity at this current time. That's it. Are we cool? You honored it, man. You honored it. So I don't even want to talk about it ever again, since like multiple people that don't apply real technical analysis to charts trade are shilling it, not based on technicals. That I don't want to be guilty by association here, so I don't think I'll ever look at CHS again. Sorry, dude. Wow, I wish I'd have told me this yesterday. And again, really do appreciate everyone being here on this Friday stream. 1,000 of y'all here, 408 likes. Thank y'all for the likes, man. I mean, we could get 500 if we wanted. But again, no technical damage done on Bitcoin on the daily. Certainly no damage done on the weekly. Only doing what... See, the thing is, though, on the breakout, it should be next week when we're back testing, not this week. Right? It doesn't really matter right now. Like, because this is the candle where we break out. You got to have the breakout candle first, and then the week after the breakout is when you start back testing, and it becomes visible on the weekly time scale. So we got 2 days and 1 hour until we get a confirmed breakout above the Three Gorges Dam resistance, which would be extremely significant. But we're just not out of the woods yet, right? I mean, at this level, don't you agree this is where there could be tremendous amounts of supply? And if the trend is truly bullish, even with it being bullish, it's going to take and require a massive amount of absorption, which could be happening right now. And once the absorption is complete, that's when the markups, the violent markups in price occur. Yeah, what a fake on ZRX. But you know, what are you gonna do, man? It's altcoins correlating to Bitcoin. Let's go, Robot Joe. Oh man.
Hype in the chat!
Robot Joe, thanks so much, man, for supporting the stream, taking that picture, that limited edition Pepe mug that doesn't exist anymore. Look left, listen. More merchandise. Thank you, dude. Really, really appreciate you being a part of this community for so long. You've been a part of the community forever, man. I know you, Robot Joe, dude. I mean, you were here at Hyped on Crypto days, like hard. I mean, I remember you being part of the mass exodus, joining like the new server and stuff, like just everything. Thanks, man. Very cool. Hype for Joe. And be sure to join the Discords if you're not a part of it. We got over 7,000 members now in chat. Fantastic. One of the fastest growing communities in crypto, certainly. A question about merchandise. So this is a shirt that my parents' embroidery guy, because they work kind of in that industry, this is what he did for me last year. Would y'all want a shirt like this? Or it's just the script R. I mean, I love it. I love this. It's like one of my favorite shirts. Like when in the TA Mitchray sphere or whatever. Also, Chuggy Chugface, thank you for 1342. Would y'all like something like this? And then we just get another design on the back. Maybe like instead of the harmonics shirt, we just have like chart patterns or something. You know, just thinking out loud here for more ideas. It's just vanilla. I love my script art. Like without the logo, the full logo, just this alone. Like that's what the way I want to make a hat. The new hats like that. MDP made it. Welcome, MDP, Haji, Malik, and Ajnuda. Sakrit, thank y'all for joining the Discord. If you're new to trading and stuff, like the first thing you're gonna do when you join the Discord, well, you know, of course, read over the rules, like the guidelines, community guidelines. But after that, you want to go straight to that educational resources tab, where you can see like a bunch of recommendations on books to buy, to read, to look into. You know, what things you should, like what direction you should be going. if you want to learn more about trading, swing trading, position trading, what we do here, okay? Discord, very valuable. Bart Simpson pattern? Nah, dude, we're never gonna do Bart Simpsons, which are square ups. A nice collared polo shirt. I don't think they do collared. I don't think they do golf shirts yet on Teespring. I'll have to look into it, Dan. Correcto, you know. I agree. All right, so you just kind of, why you're watching the stream today is just to gain insight into the sell-off that occurred. That you know, there was hidden bearish divergence. There was the idea of maybe a bearish Gartley. It's kind of scuffed, but it was there. We pulled back. We sold off 38% from the low point of the Gartley to the high point, which is moderate. At the same time of testing that 38% retrace, Bitcoin has held on to a support that you're looking at right now. It's above it technically for now. So that's what you should know. Altcoins got hit pretty hard. Some got hit far worse than others, and then there were like one that wasn't affected at all, and that's Engine Coin, the darling of this Friday. Buzz, I don't really think that's much of an actual triangle. I think that's pretty arbitrary. I mean, you know, I get it, but it's just not a structure, right? I see like in the picture you posted below, that's a structure. That's a good looking structure. What you got now is nothing. It's not, I don't think it's anything on the daily. I don't think there's enough. I think there's too much volatility and chop for this to be any kind of structure right now on Bitcoin. And that's okay. Like, you're not going to always have an edge on the market at any given time. You're just not. It's not how it works. Mouse pads, yeah. Stream Elements has been trying to get into the merchandise gang of the game, and they're doing that for mouse pads. But nah, man, I'd rather have Teespring because it's hooked up. Like you can see, like the store is on the YouTube page. No other, like they're the only ones that have that integration, and that's really important, I think. Ocean had a good day. Let's go. Ocean, man. Take me by the hand. I don't know, man. Like, we look at the stock market, we look at gold that did pull back. Finally got some sort of pullback on gold before close. Jeez. About time, right? Gold sold off. What else sold off with gold? Bitcoin sold off. So, only after hitting an all-time high of $1,2076. So sell off, and eventually, if you make a higher lows than these lows down here, you'll start showing some hidden bullish divergence on the RSI, maybe even the MACD. Jeez. So no edge on gold, no trade you can make off gold right now. It's straight line up, man. And how did it all start? It was a trade setup for Patreon. The inverse head and shoulders, man. That went up, finally hit its measure move, but we knew if we hit the measure move, we would be gone, because at the measure move, there's no support resistance looking left until 1920, and that's pretty much, you flagged for a little bit. Back tested 1791 as support once. Back tested the upsloping structure you broke out of 3 times. Flagged, gone. Just perfect. So what we're wanting, all right, remember this on gold. We're outside of the channel. Everything's good when you're outside the channel. We go to Bitcoin, and we look at the same way, right? What's going on? We broke out of the identical structure that market participants have painted for gold. Same with Bitcoin. You're out of it, man. Good news. You might have just back tested it as support. So you stay out of this channel long enough. Higher prices. You could pull a gold. So you just got to be patient. You got to understand where we are. There's no technical damage done to Bitcoin. That's it. I know Nirav Patel. What? Oh, never mind. There's a Nirav Patel in here right now? What? I know Nirav Patel from Pelham. Wow. Did business with him. He was... Yeah, that's all as far as I'll go. Silver's going to pull a gold? No, silver's pulling a gold, even though it's just not at its all-time highs. All right, man. So look at these requests. We got 30 minutes till the daily candle close. You want to engulf here. Best case scenario for Bitcoin would be to engulf the previous candle. So that means to have a daily 4-hour close above 11,650. Not sure if we're going to get it. Could continue selling off, right? That's also like a Gartley shows up, man. Let's look, right? Like bullish Gartley appears in this, you could keep going up. But if the conditions are overwhelmingly bearish, gonna underperform and gonna dump again. Kappa is gonna pump again, right? So, all right, man. Thank you all the 1,000 people here. Thanks for the 457 likes. Jeez, I thought y'all liked me, man. All right, I'll just be back later. Who knows? Probably tomorrow, unless something insane starts happening with price action. Thank you for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything. Till next time, respect the TA.
is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.